Hello and Happy New Year, all my Beanie Weenies, and welcome to a brand new season of Big Brother UK. Tonight, 16 Sims that you created will enter this house, and who wins? You decide. I am, of course, SimsHotdogs, and yes, let's get it out of the way, I am an American. This is just called Big Brother UK for the format alone, alright? So let's just clear that up. But before we can move 16 of your Sims into the house, we gotta check out the house, don't we? Alright, let's go inside. One thing I really love about Big Brother UK houses is how colorful and crazy and wacky they are, and I really wanted that to be the huge theme overall of this house. So we have statues with hats, crazy colors, weird patterns. It's almost like a surreal painting or a dream, and this is where I found out that we can just walk through the furniture, but the furniture is really unique and it has little references to previous seasons. From the ominous signs and the surveillance camera footage, you are always aware that you are under constant surveillance of Big Brother. Now, even though our Sims will be cut off from the outside world, they do have little activities here and there scattered throughout the house, like this piano, for example, or a foosball table, so they won't always be bored. However, they will constantly be competing for access to the storage room, where all of the food, laundry, appliances, everything they need will be in here in order to have a happy, healthy living environment. If you lose those food tasks, it won't be so pleasant living in the Big Brother house. Now, even though our Sims are going to be locked away in a house for the next 10 weeks, they do still have access to the outdoors via the garden out here. We have a pool, a workout area, a chessboard, a hot tub, even a telescope. There's plenty of activities and places to relax and enjoy the sun. And if we make our way back through the living room, we can get to the one bedroom all 16 Sims have to share. Now, it might be kinda spacious and super colorful, but if you look around, they're all double beds, which means, unfortunately, everyone is going to have to share. And Sims aren't too fond of sharing beds with complete strangers, so we're gonna have to wait and see how that turns out. And not only do they have one bedroom between them all, they also only have one bathroom. Now, even though this is technically the one bathroom, thankfully to our Sims, we do actually have 12 toilets scattered throughout the house, so hopefully we won't see as many Sims pissing themselves this season. Over here we also have a little wardrobe where the Sims are able to keep their clothes and change their appearance. We have some lockers for storage, and through here we have a bath plus a shared communal shower, which I'm just now noticing I might have put that glass a little too high. This shower room is kind of giving Naked Attraction, but we're moving on, and there's only one room left in the house. And if we walk through the couch and go up the stairs, we are going to the most important room in Big Brother, which is of course the diary room. Now, the diary room is the only place that house guests can talk to Big Brother and have some privacy, but I think it's missing something, some Sims to be sitting in it. So why don't we come back outside, and it looks as though the cars have arrived. And inside them, we have our Sims. And they're separated into pairs. And pair by pair, they're going to come out, we're going to meet them, and they are going to enter the house live. So, why don't we go ahead and meet our first pair of house guests. No, you're not seeing double. These are twin sisters, Kristen and Addison.
Shells.
Even though Kristen and Addison are twins, they're completely different. Kristen is a music lover, she's loyal, outgoing, gregarious, and a friend of the world. Meanwhile, Addison is hot-headed, jealous, high maintenance, and wants to be a world-famous celebrity. Both of them are from Del Sol Valley. And even though they are two completely different people, they're going to be playing as one house guest this season, nominating and being evicted together. And of course, all of this is thanks to Jimmy2733 over on the Sims 4 gallery. Alright, Addison and Kristen, even though there are two of you, both of you are going to be one house guest, and you're the first house guest to enter the house. So why don't you go ahead and go inside? Who knows, you might not be leaving for another 3 months.
Benorf Nergs, Inja, Hespa. Oh, Schwabi Glarfwiesnag.
And as one house guest enters, 2 more come up to me and are ready to go. Well, Nico might not be. Alright, welcome everyone to Nico and Kaylee, our next 2 house guests. Let's get to know these 2 a little bit more. Nico Wallace is a young adult male from Copperdale. Okay, sure, Nico might be a little bit erratic and of course a geek, but he's also a huge cat lover and a quick learner. And with such a big nerd brain, I'm curious how well that's going to do him in the Big Brother house. And Nico was submitted by Q Vartez on the gallery. Kaylee Brown is a young adult female from San Myshuno. Kaylee was born a music lover, and playing violin on the streets of San Myshuno has really toughened her up. Sure, it's made her a little bit paranoid and a perfectionist, and a little bit hot-headed, but it's really grounded her and made her who she really is. Will Kaylee be able to handle the Big Brother house without her violin? I guess we'll have to find out. And just like Nico, Kaylee was also submitted by Q Vartez over on the gallery. Alright, housemates number 2 and 3 can now enter the house. Give it up for Kaylee and Nico.
Dag. O'Neill. Slaffador.
Burrito. Vadish. Sarafi Pardinski.
And, okay, yeah, did I slip up and say house guest instead of housemates? Yeah, it's gonna happen. But here are housemates 4 and 5. Everyone, give it up for Haven and Jace. Haven Kahananui is a young adult female alien from Batu. Now, Haven is a party animal, and with that, of course, she's a music lover. She's cheerful, but non-committal. And she's, of course, an alien. She will be trying to keep that a secret while in the house, but we'll have to wait and see how long she's going to actually be able to pull it off. Next is Jace Kahananui, and he's actually Haven's brother. And Jace is a young adult male vampire. Now, being a vampire from Batu does have its advantages, like being a proper creative green friend, but it also has its disadvantages, like being an evil loner purple vampire. Like his sister, he will be going in trying to hide that he's a vampire. But again, it's going to be pretty hard, especially since he has the vampire abilities to allure anyone around him. Will any of the housemates be able to resist his purple charm? Now, unlike Kristen and Addison, this brother-sister duo will be playing the game separately. And they were both submitted by Bullprop95. Haven and Jace, you may now enter the Sims 4 Big Brother UK house.
Luffy Yaspa. Ship Noib.
Sheersha. Duvka.
So, Epso-ina.
SNCD Kinniku.
Arpanaya Bonin. Kisnoy.
Wadarani Chib.
Dag Dag.
Zabris Kathara.
Winnie
Hefinoy.
Face.
Flarib Finalibo.
You threw a shabab.
Thoba.
Khalifa Sharza.
1G.
Mario.
Oh, nervous.
That's how those 5 are getting along, but why don't we go ahead and add 2 more. Here are housemates 6 and 7, Emma and Ashton. Let's get to know these 2 a little bit more. Alright, so this is Emma Cadell, and she is a young adult from San Sequoia. Now, Emma is active, outgoing, cheerful, and she wants to be a world-class celebrity, which she might just get after being on Big Brother. Her only issue is that she's clumsy, so we'll have to see if she fumbles the bag or if she's able to make it out on top. And this is Ashton McCoy, and he's also a young adult from San Sequoia. Now, Ashton is a bit childish, and he's also a bit lazy, and he's also hot-headed. So, is he problematic? Yeah, a little bit. There's some red flags. However, he's trying to be a master chef, and I'm pretty sure if he does become the chef of the house, he might just be able to avoid nominations. And both of these housemates are made from the user A4Ashton008 over on the gallery. Alright, you 2, you are now able to enter the house.
Bobby Narble. Franj. Buma. Samsamog. Bonji. Shibi Yada.
Lovo. Galathoy.
Nope, sir.
So.
Schmizzletambra.
Yamu.
Yumiv.
Udiwa. Aboop.
Wobei. Top feet. Kalarga.
Farp.
Web for Ruda.
Carbon Tofenor.
Fluffy Garen.
Warpa?
Karoo.
You been?
Shape
Uh-huh.
Sarah.
Oh, Shapey Bully.
All right, everyone, it's time for housemates 8 and 9. We have Tyson and Lillian. Now, these two might look like total opposites, but I think they actually have a lot alike. Why don't we get to know them a little bit better? This is Tyson Shukowski, and he is a young adult from Evergreen Harbor. Now, naturally, Tyson is good. And not only is he good, but he's also an overachiever who's mostly looking for inner peace, as he does tend to be a little bit socially awkward and paranoid. Let's hope that doesn't get the best of him in the Big Brother house. And he was submitted by Unscripted over on the Sims 4 gallery. And Unscripted also submitted this sim. Next up is Lillian Rains, and she is a young adult vampire from Forgotten Hollow. Now, Lillian is a self-assured, good master chef, or, well, wannabe master chef. However, she's a little bit clumsy, and not to mention she's a vampire, which kinda gets in the way. But will she be able to fight her vampire urges and cook up a meal, or will she fall into trouble? Alright, you two, you can go ahead and enter the house. Tyson is going in at his own rate. He just kind of stood there for a while, but finally, we have some progress.
Zed ahoy!
Okay, so this definitely has to be the most unique duo we've had so far. Welcome housemate number 10 and 11, Sophia and Alex. So this, if you don't already know, is Sophia Hilton, and she is a trans adult from Hinford-on-Bagley. Now, Sophia wants to win so she can leave her sex work behind. It's done her a lot of favors and got her by over the years, and she is entering the house being the oldest housemate. However, her being a hot-headed, mean romantic might mess it up for her, or it might do her some favors. And Sophia was submitted by SoLee014 over on the gallery. And this guy is Alex Sanders, a young adult werewolf from Moonwood Mill. He is an outgoing, active music lover, and with a high metabolism, he is bound to set the house amuck. He is going to be tearing up everything, eating as much food as possible, and probably causing a lot of mayhem. We'll have to see if that earns him nominations, or maybe it'll earn the heart of the nation. But we'll have to see how long he lasts confined within those four walls as a werewolf, as I'm sure he's going to be dying to get out. And Alex was made by Oka21619 over on the gallery. Alright, you two, you can strut or horse gallop your way into the Big Brother house.
Wagarani Bayumi.
Muchi Peaches a
Tibu on a mob.
Flimon.
Lago
It's
Saguinary.
Ooh,
West.
Kepta.
Homophobe.
Sway.
Canathoy.
Narble.
Yebus.
Yubus.
Lazzy.
Trose.
Vedonel.
Agasaur. Zafur.
Barbo. Hey.
Hey.
Nothing.
Muchi Peachy.
Follow for Doy.
Shisna.
Corbett.
Shanadi Smetzel. Prisham. Keljilba. Benefesh.
Nayap.
Habanor. Shishadling. Taro.
Wagarani
Halachami
Bayumi.
is a feast. Sigafus. Fallabalom.
Borbe. Samba Club.
Ooh, Harpy. Flablo. Suna. Zumano.
Bruhana de Lopa.
Espina.
De
Blah,
Weekly.
blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Brimble.
Hula.
And just like that, we're down to our final 5 new housemates. Give it up, everyone, for housemates number 12 and 13, Jesse and Tice. And I'm just gonna call it now. I think these two might be the 2 Sims that fly under the radar and potentially get to the end. But we'll have to wait and see. Here's why I might think that, though. This is Jesse Osmond, or Balooey, as I'm probably gonna call them. And their pronouns are they, them, and they are from Lindenberg. We'll see how many times I say they in this intro alone. Okay. Now, as you might be able to tell, Jesse is actually pretty lazy. They're also a geek and glutton. But underneath it all, they just want a big, happy family. Let's see if they find that in the Big Brother house. I kinda doubt it. Jesse was submitted by Tick 2002. And this is Tice Mann, a young adult from Brightchester. Tice is a college student with goals of becoming an IT tech. But he might get a little distracted because he is so romantic and loyal and overall wants to be a serial romantic. And with his cheerful personality, he just might get his way. We'll have to see if he finds love in the house. Tice was submitted by TiceMan100. Alright, you two, go ahead and enter the house. Give it up, everyone, for Tice and Jesse. Good luck.
Ooh, keep that.
Okay, I have no clue what Tice is doing right now. He walked into the house, did a complete U-turn, walked through the stairs, and came back outside, but finally he's going back in. Let's see if he stays for good.
Miaksa? Ibamak and Earth.
Change Pivna. So be Scoom. Tariq, be Ralph. Hey, O'Neill, bro. Both Sam.
O'Neill. Slora.
Yeah,
Vinia Quar.
Eno Planar.
The house is getting pretty full, but we still have room for a couple more. So welcome housemates number 14 and 15, Kate and Pete Spalding. And if you can't guess by the shared name or the making out in front of everyone, these two are a couple. So first up, we got Pete Spalding, a young adult from Oasis Springs. He is a geek, but very active and ambitious. And of course, he's a serial romantic, which leads us to Kate. Now, Kate Spalding is also a young adult, and is a vegetarian, but is very materialistic, not to mention jealous, and also wants to be a mansion baron. So good luck, Pete. Thankfully, both of them are not rich. However, they are playing the game separately. So who knows? Pete could end up winning, and she's gonna get the prize in the end. So, you heard it correctly. We do have a brother and sister, but also have a husband and wife duo in the house. But both of them are playing separately, apart from our twins. I wonder how that's going to affect the game. And of course, both of these guys were made by Urinator25. And I have to say, I keep wanting to say that as urine, but we're going to go ahead and move past that. And Kate and Pete, if you two could stop kissing, you can actually go ahead and just enter the house.
Conqueror.
Yibs. Oh.
Ula Shaka Teebs.
Barig Lire.
Siglona.
Yeffid May.
Ah.
Yibs.
Mer.
Aha!
Hooberoy. Huh?
Telefoy. Findishka Froms.
Now I want everyone to give it up for our last and final housemate. We have Emmanuel. And you're the first housemate to be entering by themselves. How unlucky. Let's get to know Emmanuel a little bit more, shall we? So our final house guest is Emmanuel Murillo, a young adult from Willow Creek. Emmanuel is a foodie, but he's also a perfectionist, which go pretty well together. He's also an adventurous person, so he wants to travel the world, learn all new kinds of recipes, and most importantly, become a master mixologist. I'm sure his skills of making food and making drinks will make him some friends in the house, if being the unlucky last house guest doesn't get in the way. And of course, Emmanuel was submitted by E.B. Newell. Alright, Emmanuel, good luck in there. You're gonna need it. Give it up, everyone, for our final house guest, housemate number 16, Emmanuel.
Here, Koi Ref Sieg. Yam full stab.
So base larva. Ayaka Vidafo.
Naya floof Muchi
Housemates, this is Big Brother. Will everyone please take a seat? Oh my god, can you imagine if I tried to do a British accent? Oof. Looks like things might have already become a little bit difficult, which makes it the great time to announce that the front door is now locked, and it will remain locked until the first eviction, which, thankfully for you guys, is in 2 weeks. However, Emmanuel, will you please come to the diary room upstairs? Welcome, Emmanuel, to Big Brother's diary room. Big Brother has called you here because, unfortunately for you, you are the last housemate to enter the house. And because of that, you have been deemed unlucky. Now, the rest of the housemates can't say the same, as tonight Big Brother is being generous and offering you guys a first night party. But unlucky for you is that you have to be the life of the party. You must stand out from the crowd, be fun, be outrageous, and make sure you get all of the attention. And if you don't, there will be consequences, and you will be punished. And Big Brother doesn't punish too lightly, so be warned. You are now free to leave the diary room, but this conversation must stay here.
Aha, Fipola.
Quexel.
Ah.
Glarbafna.
Alright, and just like that, Big Brother UK has officially started. So, stay tuned as we're gonna have 5 episodes a week. Tomorrow, you're gonna wanna see how Emmanuel does with his secret task, and make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you are always notified. Because remember, Big Brother is always watching. Bye.